try this again. Okay, I think. I'll find out if it's in the right place in a minute. So apparently you cannot share from a private group. I was trying something different. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
I know.
Okay, I can't see my whole screen. This really stinks.
Yeah, I can't see anything. That stinks.
What do you mean you can't see anything?
Where are you?
I'm on my page.
Oh.
Hi, Shay. Hi, Virginia. Sorry, I'm just getting things shared, but I cannot see. I tell you, Facebook is so finicky, and it's so frustrating. Like, I can only see so much of my page. This is silly. Oh, let me try it this way. Oh, now I can see it. Oh my goodness. It's always something. Something new and so exciting and inviting. Hi, Mary. There you are. You're here now. Hi, Dad.
Hi. I gotta get my... There it is. Okay.
Give me just a few more minutes. I'm just getting this shared up. Let's see. Good morning. Oh, my dad's sitting here with me. He's a guest today. I made him take a break. He's helping me.
I'm not having no volume because I'm behind.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hear myself talk.
Yeah, I don't want to, I have to.
I'm sorry that you have to hear me talk, Dad.
I love you.
You should probably turn your volume off, Dad.
I don't have the media on.
Oh, I hear me.
Yeah. It's off.
Okay, thank you. Okay, just a couple more places. Thanks for your patience. How is everybody? It is really warm in San Diego already today. And it's 10 o'clock. It's supposed to get, what, to the 90s? Oof. So glad we have... Okay, I don't know, just getting a phone call. Hopefully it did not interrupt my video. Nobody ever calls me. Hi, Mom. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah. Thank you, Mary. I actually have a list of what he used. So I will post it soon. Now I've got everything shared, and I think I can see. And then let me just make sure you guys can see everything still. Oh my gosh, Virginia. Woo! 77 at 5 in the morning.
Sorry for my brother.
Okay, awesome. You guys can see. So today, by request, I am doing a dog wreath. This is a new sign that I recently got. I thought it was super cute. It's got a little bit of burgundy in it, so I decided to go with that today. So it says, "A house is not a home without dogs. So this is the sign I'm going to be using. I have pipe cleaners on the back that I stapled, and I hammered it so it will stay in place. I actually position these different because I think I'm going to do this different than I normally do. So, because nothing I do is the same. I have a 14-inch wire frame that I got at Dollar Tree. That's where I get my 14-inch ones. I pretty much use 14-inch exclusively. And I have 18 pipe cleaners on here. Oh, that's right, Virginia. She used to live in Fallbrook. I have 10 going around the outside, and I have 8 going around the inside. So if you can see, I actually have the pipe cleaner going around the 2 wires on the outside and the 2 wires on the inside. Okay. Today, I'm going to be using this burgundy 21-inch mesh and this burlap and cream 10-inch mesh. I'm using this 1.5-inch dog ribbon and this 2.5-inch burgundy with white polka dot ribbon. Which I'll be using again later for the bow. And then I have this 1.5-inch Argyle black and white and this 2.5-inch burlap dog print with the black dog print. Paw print, sorry. And I will be making a bow later as well. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I did something a little bit different today, so we'll see how it goes. So this probably might not take as long as it usually could. So, I'm going to go ahead and start here. So I take my, hi Diane, how are you? So you take your 21-inch mesh. I have my laptop here in my way, but hopefully, okay, I can still kind of see it. I might need you to read for me, Dad. Read comments just in case I can't see them. Oh, that's okay. So, yeah, when you guys are watching the live, it's not the same as it is for me right now. So I'm talking right now and you'll see it in a few seconds. So you have 2 finished edges, one at the top and one at the bottom of your roll, okay? You see this finished edge here. So what you're going to do, hi Nancy. So you're going to start at one end and you're just going to gather, and this is like a fabric mesh as a matter of fact. You're just going to gather it up to the end, okay? And then I'm going to attach it, but I use a zip tie. Lori from Hardworking Mom taught me this, and I think it's a really great idea. So I'm going to actually attach it right past this pipe cleaner. This is going to be the last one that I use when I come all the way around, okay?
Diane said, well, thanks, love the mesh.
Thank you. I do too. I love that the fabric mesh is just so soft too. Nancy, I do too. I'm always trying to come up with different ways, and as a matter of fact, right before I came on here, I was working on a custom grapevine order, and I pride myself on no 2 wreaths looking the same. So recently, I had some custom orders, and they wanted 2 of the same sign with the same materials, which that's fine. But I switched it up. So I make the bows different, or I place the sign somewhere else. I want to continue to be one of a kind and not be carbon copy. I don't want to have, I want somebody to have a wreath from 3L Creations that is unique and not like anything anybody else has. And by the way, I'm Angela from 3L Creations. I do this every time. Hi, Sammy. I keep forgetting, and then at the end I'm like, oh, hi, and by the way, this is who I am. If you're watching, thank you. If you wouldn't mind clicking on that button on the right-hand side that starts with an S, that would be awesome. The more the merrier. I love interacting with everybody. And I have a special surprise. Well, it's a surprise to me. I actually just got a delivery from Craft Outlet, so I thought I'd unbox the goods at the end of this. So, I love it because you order it and then you forget what you got, and then you open it and you're like, oh yeah, that's right, that's what I ordered. So, starting from the zip tie, I'm going to measure out my mesh in 10-inch increments. The important thing to do is to make sure your finished edges continue to stay consistently underneath. You don't want your mesh all twisted up, because then you will not be able to fluff your poof very well. So I'm going to go ahead and measure out 10 inches, okay? And then I'm going to put it into my first zip tie. And you're just going to go ahead and twist it a couple times. Thank you, Nancy. And then you're just going to fluff it out. As a matter of fact, just hit 700 likes today on my Facebook page. I recently hit 300 in my group. So if you are a crafter or a do-it-yourselfer, or you like to cook, anything that's crafty, I'd love you to join my group and to spread the word too. There, I like the freedom to be able to have everybody share what they make. I also encourage supporting small businesses. So if you have a small business, I like to do that as well. I also have a tutorial group that I just started. I was leaving it more for those that have taken my wreath classes or watched my tutorials, but I'm kind of opening it up a little bit more now.
Nancy wants to know, are you using zip ties instead of pipe cleaners?
No, I use the zip tie just to go ahead and adhere the mesh to the wreath frame, but I use pipe cleaners. So I use 3 zip ties total, and I'll show you where the other 2 take place. The next one will be as soon as we get around to the end of the outside. I also post...
Uh-oh, there's a problem.
Siri always thinks I'm talking to her. That's the problem, Siri. Oh my god, she butts into everything. See, now I forgot what I was saying. Thanks. I am also on YouTube. That's what I was going to say. If you want to subscribe there, that'd be awesome. I actually post these videos there, so you're able to see them later. And if you want to, try what I made. Facebook is unpredictable, so I'm not sure how long that the videos will stay on here, but at least I know that they're on YouTube. So I also have a website that I recently started, and that is www. I think I actually pinned it to here. It's the number 3 LELLE creations.com. I'm actually having a 75% off sale on select items. And that is under my collections, under sale collection. I am down to, I think, 7 more wreaths that are available that I'm trying to sell. Just trying to purge so I can make more goodies. Yet, like the patriotic truck planter that I made yesterday.
Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
I made a patriotic truck planter yesterday. It's the first time I did one. I wanted to see what it would be like to do it, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I sold it by the end of the evening yesterday. I was very excited. I told my husband, I go, now I have to go.
Interesting question.
Oh my gosh, she's talking again. I told my husband I need to go buy another one. He also, speaking of my husband, he made me a flower tower. I don't know if anybody saw the pictures yet, but oh my gosh, I am in love with him and with the flower tower. It's super awesome. I'll be posting information later on the items that he used to do it, because I had several interested in knowing. So I'm all about sharing. If you see the rules on my group page, you'll see that sharing is caring. So I'm definitely all about that. It's not a secret. So hi, Bonnie. I post tutorials on YouTube, Nancy. I haven't posted this yet since I'm working on it. So I'm almost at the end right now. So I'll show you what I do next, because this is just self-explanatory once you get it started. So again, 10-inch poofs is what I do. So now I'm at the last pipe cleaner where we had put the zip tie, okay? So what I do is I'm going to go ahead and measure out another 10 inches again. And then we're going to put it into this pipe cleaner. Hi, Amber. How are you? Okay, fluff it out. And then you're not going to cut the mesh. You're just going to bring it forward and keep working on it. Oh, I did not do a video for that, Nancy. If I do get another one, I will do that though. It was a lot of fun. I was a little nervous because I didn't know how it was going to be, so I didn't want to put myself on the spot on a live. Oh, hi, Bonnie. We're in California. That's where I'm at. I'm good, Amber. Just plugging away. So I take the mesh, and again, just like we did the first one down here, I'm going to adhere the mesh to the right of my pipe cleaner. Okay, this is going to be my last pipe cleaner. So you take your zip tie, and I'm going to put it here, okay? But I'm going to put it underneath. I just wanted you to be able to see where I was putting it. And then I just tighten it. Santa Clarita, isn't that nearby? I think so.
Towards LA.
Yeah, okay. It's not Northern California.
The middle.
Thank you so much, Amber. Did you see the truck that I made yesterday? Oh my God, I was so excited about that. You know, even more exciting, yesterday was such an awesome day. Did anybody see the picture I posted of Hobby Lobby? I cannot believe my dumb luck. I told my husband, I said, because, you know, Hobby Lobby is very religious. And, you know, I believe in God and what have you. So I'm not trying to offend anybody when I say it. Oh, okay, near Magic Mountain. Got it. That's one of our favorite places. So then once you attach it with the zip tie, then you just go to the next pipe cleaner like we did on the outside. And then you just go around. So I told him, I said, baby, I said, I saw God at Hobby Lobby. He's like, what? I go, yeah. He left me a cart full of flowers in the clearance section, and I had to get it. Oh. It was just, I was at the right time at the right place. I actually had made a mistake on something I was making. I had to go buy it again so I could redo it. And I was kind of like, you know, kind of down on myself because I was like upset that I did it, and it's not, you know, I don't like to make mistakes. And so I'm walking towards the aisle of where I needed to go, and I see the clearance area, and I see this vase. Well, this vase I've been looking at the last couple times I've gone to Hobby Lobby, and I was like, oh, so they've got this in the clearance section now. Amber, yes. God left it there for me. He had these store employees leave it there in the aisle for me. And so I stopped and I looked at, I saw the vase and I was like, okay, I'll just come back to it because I have to walk, you know, further down anyways to get to where the wood section is where I needed to go. And then I'll just come back and I'll take a look and I'll see how much it is. So oh, why, Nancy? So I go and get what I needed, and I come back and I see the vase, and I see it's the same price that it's been on clearance for, right? And I'm like, okay, I can't look at it anymore. I'm getting it. So it's on one side of the aisle. I don't know how I missed it, but when I turned around to see if maybe they had put anything else out, because I had been in the clearance section recently, there was a cart full, which is the picture I posted, of floral. I was like, I looked around, wondering if it was somebody's cart. And then I was like, okay, well, there's nobody here. So I started looking through it. So I wear glasses. I don't need them, but it's easier to read or sometimes. So I was looking at, there was like a dozen roses, okay? And I know that they're usually $9.99. So I was looking at the orange tag on it, and I swear it said $7.49. And I was like, well, how is that clearance? That's not a good deal. The closer I got to look, I said, okay, I think that looks like a 2. Okay, let me put my glasses on. So I put my glasses on, $2.49 for a dozen roses. And I'm not talking about just one bunch. I mean, there were turquoise, there were orange, there were pink, there was greenery in this cart, there were purple roses, there were, oh my gosh, $424 worth of floral. Yes, I added it all up. I paid $117 for it. I was so excited. Nancy, I understand exactly what you're saying. I have had the same issue. So I do my hardest to shop as inexpensively as I possibly can while putting out a nice product. And I'm going to toot my own horn. I think that my products are very, very nice, and I deserve to be paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to shortchange myself. And I'm constantly making different things. I like to use the different meshes. I like to work with florals. I like trying new things. So I think we are at the last one now. Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to put it in. It didn't open. Ours just opened back up like the week before last. And Amber, yes. Oh my gosh, I scored. And thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I love what I do, and I hope that shows. Yeah, I understand that too, Bonnie. I do too, Shay. Isn't it gorgeous? I love burgundy in general. So, okay. So now I'm going to, before I cut it, well, actually, I'll just go ahead and cut it because my poofs are so big. I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to, here's the pipe cleaner. I'm just going to cut past it a little bit. Okay. Put this away. And just remember, next time you go to make a wreath, you're going to have to trim that. Because when you cut it, it's uneven. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over and show you. So, here's what I just cut. Here's the innermost ring. And I'm going to take my last zip tie. And I'm going to put it on that. So here, I'll show you.
That was good.
Ah! So you can see, here's the wire, okay? And I have the zip ties under the mesh. And then you just do that. I'm gonna trim it up a little bit again. You don't have to. Well, I'm just gonna leave it. I guess it's good enough. Let's see. And then just cut that. These are my wire cutters. These are the best things ever. You can get these on Amazon. The brand is Crescent. I love it. And they're pretty inexpensive too. You know, Bonnie, when I first did some of my first craft shows last year, people were saying the same thing, and then they were just, you could tell after, as they walked away, that they just didn't want to pay for it. So it's like, but what can you do?
Everyone wants to know how long you've been making them.
Should I lie or tell the truth? No. I started my business last February, and I actually did not start really making wreaths until September. I made something before that, but not anything that I'd write home about. I discovered Deco Mesh and decided to give it a shot. So, and then look, this is gonna go with it, and it's gonna look so, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so pretty. It's gonna just, the colors are gonna pop. And I just dropped one. Two. Okay, so this is the part where I decided to try something new. I'm always looking for ways to be efficient and effective. I'm not trying to do shortcuts or anything like that. But what I started doing is, I decided on this one that I'm just going to roll the mesh, basically leave it, hi Kathy, basically leave it in its form that it, you know, once you cut it, and these are 15 inches is what I cut this one at. Or my dad did for me. Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bonnie. And so we rolled it in the state that it was in, and then we went ahead and we put the ribbon on it. And then what we did was, I had taken pipe cleaners, we cut them in half, and then we just took one half and put it on around this, so we made a bundle. Let me tell you how much of a time saver this is. So, super easy. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll start on the inside. I usually do the outside, but I'm just gonna start. It doesn't really matter which one you do. So I'm just gonna start here. The color combo is so gorgeous. I love this. So then you just twist it about 2 or 3 times, okay? And then you want to make sure that you your ribbon is like an X, so you're separating them, they're going opposite way. These are 12 inches, okay, and you need 9 of each color, since there's 18 pipe cleaners. So just twist it in there a couple times, and you don't even see the pipe cleaner, the other one, because the pipe cleaner covers it. So I don't know if anybody does it like this. I really liked it. I felt that it was efficient and more time saving. Let me just put some of these up here. And then also just keep in mind too that you might have some frays, so you just either cut it when you're making them, or you cut it as you're getting ready to put them on. And we had already separated them, but I just like to do it again. Mom was on here, Dad. Yeah. Which ones? These ones or these ones? Seems that dog wreaths are a little bit more popular than cats, which I feel bad for cats, but
Bonnie has all those ribbons.
Yeah. Oh, all of them. Oh, okay. I mean, if somebody wants a custom wreath and they want a cat, I'll do it. I just know that I've made one before, and it took me a while to sell it. So. Dad, you did a good job. My dad helped me make these bundles. Thanks, Dad.
Oh, you're welcome. We're a team.
Oh, yeah?
We are.
You sound so excited when you say it, too. while trying to trim this, and I've got this other pipe cleaner in my way, but I couldn't see it. Also, if you're watching and you're from San Diego or nearby, I actually have some wreath classes coming up. I have, which one am I doing this month? Oh, a bicycle one. I think I have 2 spots left for that. That's going to be on the 20th. Are you laughing at me, Dad?
No. Laughing with you.
Oh, thank you. As long as I'm not laughing alone.
No.
And then next month I'm doing a patriotic red, white, and blue one. And I think there's 1 spot left for that class. I am going to be doing another one though. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing it at the same place I normally would, or if I'm going to be doing it at my house. And then because I've had such a good reception with people wanting to make wreaths, I decided to go ahead and get materials to do a fall wreath in August. So I have, I want to say, I think there's 4 spots left for the fall class. Each class, well, there's more information on my page. You can look at the events and it'll give you the information. You're also welcome to message me if you have any questions. You can email me too at Angela@3lcreations.com. I am actually in Mira Mesa, Bonnie. So I am, if you're talking, let's say Fallbrook, I am, we're about half an hour, 35 minutes or so?
35 minutes.
Yeah. So now we are done with the the inner ring, okay? So when you go to start down at the, either going from the outer ring to the inner ring or vice versa, you're going to use the next ribbon that would come next after this because you alternate, right? And Bonnie, the classes are on Saturdays. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the second one in July at my house. So I know that I do have some interest in Mira Mesa. So what did you think about this mesh, Dad? This is easier than the other kind, huh?
Yes.
So included in the class, thank you, that's a great question. I guess I should have said that. So the class is, it's $50. It includes my instruction, of course. It includes all the materials you need to make the wreath. It also includes, I give everybody a bag to take it home in, and you can also use it to store it in. I also give everybody a wreath hanger. If you ever order a wreath from me, I always give a wreath hanger with it. That's just what I do. Let's see what else. I bring all the tools that you need. Really, all you need to do is bring yourself And if you want something to drink, you just bring something to drink, and then you also just need to bring the fun. Enjoy. Have a great time with me. I try to keep the cost as minimal as I can, so I was pleasantly surprised with myself when I was buying all the materials for those 3 different classes, and I actually kept the cost around the same for all of them. But I also decided, because I know red, white, and blue is pretty popular, I actually ordered extra materials not only to do an extra class, but to sell kits too if people will want.
Amber will be joining you soon.
Awesome. And I do want you to know too, if you are interested in taking a class, social distancing is important. You know, I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable. So I do take that into consideration. If you have any questions, let me know. I do not require anybody to wear a mask though. If you want to, that's fine. I choose not to because I'm teaching, so it's a little awkward. But it was great. When I did it last weekend, it went really, really well. I mean, considering that it was a social distancing thing and, you know, everything that's been going on. But let me just tell you, I think the important thing to me that I took away from it was the fact that it was just nice to be quote unquote normal again. It was really nice visiting with adults. And that's fine. Oh yeah, that's exactly it. I just don't want anybody to judge or think I'm being unsafe, because that's not it at all. I have a daughter at home and a husband and my parents, and I have to look out for their best interest too.
Amber loved the beach wreath.
Oh, thank you. That was actually one that I did. When did I do that? March, actually, right before we went under quarantine. And so I had leftover materials. I had enough to do the 3 students that I did, and then I had Christmas stuff because I was going to do a class last year and it didn't end up happening. So I just split it up, and then I did my own wreath because I've done both wreaths that I taught. So basically what I did was I just had the same materials for everybody, and they, you know, obviously looked different because they did a different theme, but it really worked out well. So and people seem to really enjoy it. I know I do. I always wanted to be a teacher when I was little. I never would have thought that I'd be getting to have the opportunity to teach making wreaths, something that I love as an adult. I had actually taught cricket classes at Michael's last year when they were doing that, and that was interesting. So met quite a few people doing that. All right, so this is the last one. And I don't know about you all, but I think this just went so much faster by having it ready to go. Oh, you didn't see me do this before, huh, Dad? What do you think? It went faster, huh?
Yes.
I don't like... What?
Amber said, I used to line up my Cabbage Patch Kids and teach them.
Aww. I did the same thing, though. Now I forgot what I was going to say because I love what you just said. Oh, that's it. Thank you for reminding me, Amber. I just want, I appreciate everybody watching, and I don't want to keep anybody on here really more than an hour. So I'm always looking for ways to try and improve. I mean, I have my videos on YouTube that anybody can see how to do everything step by step. So I'm not going to probably do it like this every time. However, happy hours Thursday. And so I'm going to be doing a fiesta themed wreath.
Bring the margaritas.
Yes, so bring your drink and we're going to get our wreath on. It'll be happy hour. I'm not sure what time yet. I know I did 4 o'clock. I'm thinking 3. So we are done with this. Now we're going to put our sign on. So let's see, where do I want to put it? I want to do it different. Actually, I think I want to kind of put it off to the side here. Here, I'll show you. Sorry. I think I want to put it like this. And then I'll make a nice big bow right here. And I cannot see comments right now, so if you see something, let me know, Dad. If you see something, say something. Okay?
About what?
I said if you see comments.
Oh, I am.
Okay. If you see something, say something. Okay? Okay. Just don't talk to strangers.
No.
Unless you're Rick Springfield. Then you can definitely talk to him. Sorry, I'm having fun. Makes me want to just break out in song. Don't talk to strangers. I talked to Siri, so does that count?
Yes,
That chick thinks she knows everything.
she does.
Well, she kind of does, except for things I need. Then she doesn't really know. And it's kind of frustrating.
Oh, my babies.
Okay. So when you get to your pipe cleaners through, it's important to make sure that you have one on one side and one on the other side of a wire so that you have a way for it to stay. I loosely tighten it because I want to make sure that it's not pushing in to the wreath. So I even feel like that's a little too tight, so I'm going to loosen that a little bit. And you'll see what I'm talking about. And then we'll do what crafters refer to as the shake test. Okay, so here's this. Just fix these. And then we're going to put these 2 in here. Hi, Ma. What'd Mom say? I can't see.
It is a lot faster.
Yes, so much faster. You know what's gonna get faster someday too is me putting signs on.
Yeah.
I just lost where I was going. Okay. There's one. Come on, little guy. You know you want to come through. There we go. 1. And 2. Yay, me. Okay, same thing.
Sal said, "Hi, sweetheart. Love you."
Oh, that's so sweet.
To my
Is
wife.
it? Oh, to your wife, not to me. Sorry. Thought you were talking to me. I was very excited for a moment. Why would I think you were talking to me, though?
I love you too.
Yeah, whatever. It's too late now. You were choosing somebody else. It's okay, Mom. I know that he loves you more. I'm just kidding. As he should. I mean, you guys are kind of stuck together.
Like glue.
Yeah. I'm going to move, actually. I'm going to move this up because I don't like that they're so close to each other. See, I did those bundles in advance too so that I can be a picky chick.
Yeah, I sent something to you.
Oh, that's so nice.
I know.
Hi, Deanne. It's okay. You can watch the replay. Okay. So here, shake test. Ready? You shake it, and if it moves too much, then you need to tighten it. but it actually didn't go very, it didn't shake very much, so that's awesome. I did a great job. Yay! Okay.
Very nice.
I'm still gonna tighten it a little bit more though. Just a little bit. Okay. And then what I do is I just take the pipe cleaner and I twist it around the wire.
Nice.
I like to make it look nice in the back. I don't like it to look all messy. So with my mesh wreaths, I actually don't cover the back. With my flower wreaths, I actually do. So I have to do one of those again soon. I've realized I love florals, but I really am not, I don't like to do them live so much. Okay, so here's our sign, okay? And now I'm gonna make a bow. There. So set this aside and get our deluxe easy bow maker. So I used to not like making bows, but now I really like it. So I am going to, I think I'm going to use 5 different ribbons because I can. So we're going to do these 2.5 inch.
Yeah.
And these 1.5 inch. And we're just going to do it and see what happens. And it's going to be a surprise and it'll be awesome and wonderful and woohoo. Okay. So you need a pipe cleaner and a zip tie. I don't put in my zip tie first, but it's a personal preference, so whatever you would like. I'm going to go ahead and start with the doggy, and then I'm going to follow it up with the polka dots, and then I'm going to follow it up with that. Okay, here we go. So, long tails, or long-ish. I think I'll go ahead and I'll go with 12 or 14, Dad. Pick a number.
12.
12 it is. Okay, so you just measure out the 12, twist it. Oh, sorry, I'll get a little closer so you can see that. Twist it, and you put it in just like that. Sometimes I go ahead and I cut my dovetails as I go. Sometimes I do it at the end, but I'll go ahead and do it as I go right now. So just fold it in half. Always start from the wire and cut in. Unless you want it to look like a triangle at the top, then you cut it the opposite way. I just think it looks more pleasing this way. I'm going to go ahead and let's see how much I have enough. Okay, I'm going to do 6-inch loops. So just pull it out loosely, keeping its form. I love this because it has a ruler on it. So just pull it out to the 6-inch mark, twist it so that you see the unfinished side, the ugly side, the bad side, whatever we want to call it. Everybody calls it something different. Some ribbon you can't even tell which is which. So then you do the same thing here to the 6-inch mark. Okay, twist it. I like to fix my loops as I go. So I always do this one opposite of the tail. I always pull this one down towards the tail. You can either measure out your loops according to the ruler or according to the loop you already made. It's up to you. Once you have several ribbons that you have put on here for the bow, it gets harder to see the ruler. So it's really just a personal preference. So for now, I'm just going to keep using the ruler because I can see it. And I think I'm just going to do the 2 loops. Let's see. I'm just kidding. I'm going to do 3 on each side. See, you can measure out like this. So this loop will come down, this loop will go up, this loop is the middle, okay? twist it again. You can measure out to your loop, same thing. You do not twist it at the end. And then you cut your tail to be the same as the other one, or about the same. Dovetail, wire, you start at the wire and cut in. Okay, we're done with this one now. Let me just put that away. I'm excited. I actually got a 50-yard roll of this recently. This one did. Some of the materials you just don't know what it is, and I do not like the feel of them, like satin. I'm not a huge fan of of any satin ribbon, which this polka dot one is, but I mean, it's okay. Oh, I just ripped that off because I was trying to put the pin in. There. Okay. What are you looking at? Yeah. That's what it, yeah. I'm live, but not there. Yeah. It's a few seconds behind, which I guess is a good thing.
Yeah.
Can you see the bow okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will go ahead and stick with the 12-inch tail. This time I'm going to do 2 loops of the same size. And it's going to go in between these. Okay.
You have to make the tails the same size as the other one?
I did for these.
Yes.
But I might make the 1.5-inch ones shorter or longer. I don't know. It really is just depends on how I feel.
Okay.
I like these together too. It looks
I
pretty.
do, it looks good.
Yeah. Looks like I need to scoot up because you're missing part of this. Okay.
Oh, that looks good together.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, this satin's not so bad. It's not like too flimsy, so it's okay. Oh, I like that together too.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I'm doing these loops at 5 inches. think I'll do 2 on each side. Probably should have made this one by hand though because of the paws, but because some are, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Dogs can walk backwards, right? I mean, I know I don't even walk right sometimes, so it's okay. You know what you can't do backwards though? Ride a bicycle. So that ribbon, I had to make sure that I had to make part of the bow by hand because of it. Thank you, Deanne. I actually switched it up this time. So when you watch the replay, I actually did this a little bit different. So I don't know if it will help you. I went ahead and made bundles out of all of this stuff, the mesh and the ribbon. So did it ahead of time, saved some time too. Okay, I'm gonna go with the gingham next. Because then I just want to throw on a little bit of the dog at the end. Thanks, Bonnie. You know, I used to be intimidated by making bows, and I really love it now. And I actually think I'm going to go ahead and I'll do it. Maybe I'll do a 14-inch tail for these. See, now this is one of those ribbons you can't tell which side's which. So I just know that I make it and twist it. So right now I know which way is which. But otherwise, if I cut a piece and then I tried to figure it out, I wouldn't have any idea. So this is going to be 4 inches. Let's see. Where's my ruler? 4 inches is about there. Yeah, the bicycle, I had to do it by hand because, yeah, I didn't want the bicycle to go upside down because you can't ride it that way, so. But remembering that, too, is another story as well. Wow. I think I outdid myself this time with the colors on this bow because I really like how it's looking. So I think I'm just going to do 2 loops on each side, okay? This is super pretty, the gingham. Is that the same? Okay. I know you can't see the end because it's out of the camera and it's longer, so sorry about that. I feel like that's longer for some reason. Okay, last ribbon is the doggie. Where does it start? There it is. Are you okay, Frankie? Speaking of doggies, My babies are sitting here sleeping next to Papa. Frankie's looking outside though. Frankie, are you looking at? Oh, he saw a bug and he jumped. Oh, I love them. Okay, so I'm just gonna do one on each side of this one. And then I'm gonna do something different too. Because why not, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Sit in my head.
So I'm just gonna make a little center for it. This is going to come on this side, but I'll show you how to fix that so it's on this side. Okay, this is the fun part.
Boy,
Taking it out.
thank you.
Okay. Are you ready, Papa?
Yep, take
Okay.
it out.
Okay, here we go. I have to stand up to do this though. So because I don't use the zip tie underneath it to start, I have to just feel so I know that I have everything in my hands, because the last thing I want to do is to pull this up and it fall apart. So, because wait till you see how thick this is. Can you see how thick this is?
Yes.
So I'm just going to put the zip tie. You're not going to tighten it all the way yet, okay? You'll start it. Okay, let's put this away. Okay, so what I do is I just start adjusting things before I tighten it, but I also put my pipe cleaner in here. What'd Mom say?
Gorgeous bow.
Oh, thank you, Mama. I mean, nobody's gonna see the back of it, but I just want to make sure everything is going the way it's supposed to. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it a little bit. So we've got the 2 burgundy, the other dog. Okay, I'm gonna flip it over so I can see it though too. I'll tighten it a little bit more. So this, I just kind of move it over that way. It'll do what you make it do. So you can see that's the middle. Thank you so much. Okay, so here's our ribbon. It's ready to go on our wreath, okay? I am not used to doing things upside down yet, so I'm just gonna put this on. Actually, I'm going to tighten this because now it's ready. Tighten it as much as you can. Cut that off. Okay, so take your pipe cleaner, and I'm going to put it down here. I just kind of straighten this out because I am covering it, but I also don't want it to be smashed either, so.
Diane loves the choice of ribbon.
Yeah, I saw that, thank you. Let's cut this. That goes over here. Just trimming some of these frays up. Okay, now I've kind of made a path to put my bow, so. The twist tie and the pipe cleaner really does not matter what color you choose to do either, just FYI. And then just feed it through like you do with the sign. I feel it, I'm just trying to get it to come through the mesh. Oh, it's okay. That was loud.
Yeah.
The pipe cleaner just gets caught up in the mesh a little bit. So, one side of the wire. There we go. Okay. So again, I'm just going to lightly attach it because I don't want the bow, because if you pull it, the bow sinks in.
Yeah.
So we don't want that, okay? So I'm just gonna lightly attach it for now. Thanks, Dad. Now I'll turn it around so you guys can see it though while I fluff it, so. And of course, when it sits up, the sign doesn't look like it does when it's laying down, but see, and then this we moved over and you really don't even know the difference. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it a little bit more. Where is it? There it is. So that it's not moving around. And then I'm just gonna twist it around the wire so it'll, because I'm done placing it. And then you can do whatever you would like with the tails. But I've seen so many different things people do. If you go like this, it does curl it. I've also seen, which I'm still learning. Wait, this goes on this side and this goes this side. Okay. I see people, and I'm still trying to figure out how they do it. So I just kind of take it and I do my own thing with it. At least something like that. I know some people actually use the what do you call it? The leftover the cardboard from what the spool of the mesh is on. So who's ready for happy hour Thursday? Don't forget to bring your favorite drink. And we're gonna have a fiesta. and we will be doing it at 3 o'clock Pacific time. I will be posting it. If you liked what I made today, I'd appreciate it if you let others know as well. You can like and edit the S word on the right hand side. You can click on that. You can invite people to my group. You can follow my page. You can follow me on YouTube. There's so many things. The possibilities are endless. You can also shop for what I have currently in stock. Not everything's on there. I'm working on it. You can shop at www.3lcreations.com, and it's the number 3. So there it is. There's the bow. A house is not a home without dogs. So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the conversation too. It was really great today. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Again, I'm Angela at 3L Creations. Take care. Love y'all. Bye.